Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Civilization Saturday. We didn't do anything last week for Civilization Saturday. I did some other stuff instead. I was doing a lot of editing, but we're back this week. I almost didn't do one this week because I haven't been feeling too well, but today I'm feeling a lot better. So, how combined arms? Well, that's where I'm at. Not at war with anybody, but let me look at my victory progress. I'm leading by controlling 7 original capitals. As you see, I'm, of course, Persia, and we control the Celts, the Siam, Celtic, Siam, Japanese, what is that, Shoshone? No, that's Iroquois. Is that Mongolian over there? Yeah, Karakorum's the capital of Mongolia. And Ethiopia and England. So what do we have left? We have the Shoshone, we have America, and we have Babylon. So we have 3 wars left to fight. So let's take a look at what's going on here. It's like my army's over there in Grand River, still recovering, so I'm going to hit next turn. And this is Babylonian land right there. As a matter of fact, there is Babylon with a rating of 75. Masankani's up here with a rating of 78. That looks like a pretty futuristic city. That's going to be a tough one. And Washington's over here with a very humble 37. They're clearly not looking to defend themselves. So the Americans is the furthest away, really. So that's going to be our last war, but it's also going to be like the easiest. So that's kind of crazy. That's nuts. Alright, I see enough. Oh, there's combined arms. So that gives us tanks, anti-tank guns, and pentagons. And we've reached the atomic era. I see some railroads, which makes me think I've automated workers. Because otherwise, why would I have? Oh, no, what? You know what? I haven't automated. They had just created their own railroads. It must have been what it is. Alright, so let's see. Let's go with, obviously, a military base. We'll go with refrigeration. Refrigeration, we have the submarine, the stadium, the hotel, offshore platforms, and the range of sea routes will extend. Promotions, let's see. Drill 2. Okay. And I can turn my land ships, which I know I have a few, into tanks. There's one right there. There's one right there. There's one right there. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, actually, you know what I should do is, let's see. Let me see about this, actually. Yeah, I'm just going to set it to go to rocketry. That way I can turn those artilleries into rocket artillery, which is a lot easier. So electronics will be next, which is the carrier and the battleship. Okay. Okay. So to get these guys closer. I should start automating the workers, though, just to make things go a little quicker. So we're not playing as Persia for, like, the whole rest of rest of the year, you know what I mean? That would be ridiculous. I can see a little bit of the Babylonian guys. They don't look like they have as good tech. I mean, Gatling guns, I'm up to machine guns, and I see cannons there, which are kind of old tech to me at this point, at least. Yeah, I'm just going to automate the workers at this point. There's really nothing special for them to do. They have riflemen, and I'm up to Great War Infantry. The Shoshone, you're going to go ahead and tell me I suck. That's fine. Another denouncement is not that big of a deal. Okay, a lot of shit going on there. I also have a free spy, which I'll just stick in one of the city-states. particularly in Brussels. Could always use more culture. Okay, let's see about some production here. We'll go with factory. Watermill. Monument. University. And heal. Move up. You can move up too. Automate you. Heal. You just kind of hang out. Automate you. I do have a lot of workers. Not really worried. They're probably going to go and create a lot of railroads, which is fine. I got a great economy. I'm over 800 GPT at this point. And that's without even using all of my available trade routes, because I'm using 8. I have a 9th one available, so... Everybody should be healed by now, right? Yeah, everybody's healed. Alright, so we're going to declare war on the Babylonians and just get this party started, really. Just fuck them up. The sucks is that since the last time I recorded, I've kind of like developed a different strategy for the way I go about domination victory. So I guess the next time I do a domination victory, I will... Why did I move him? I will do that instead. So let's see. We'll go with a monument there. Factory. No, actually, I'm going to go with museum there. Alright. Amphitheater. Garden. Satrap's court. Really? Interesting. Monument. Alright, so let's go ahead and let them know that they're next. And immediately I'm just gonna... Whatever ones I can fire with right now, I will do that. The artillery. Now there's a cat. A cat only has a rating of 42. So this is going to be a lot easier, so we'll go after that first. Also, when I'm moving these guys, I'm not only paying attention to what type of units they are, but also to what promotions each one has. For example, this guy will be able to fire from a further away point. That jungle's in the way, but you know, you just got to keep things like that in mind. Yeah, I know I'd previously been just like micromanaging everything in this game, but I'm close to the end here. There's only 3 civilizations left to annihilate, and I can taste it. And I don't want to be playing as Persia forever, you know? Okay, so the Celts are just telling me I'm an asshole. Get over it. You only have like the one city, Dublin, there. I didn't even need to go to war with the Celts. Oh, wait! That's right, there's also the Aztecs, didn't it? How could... It didn't show in victory progress? Yeah, I didn't see it. Alright, well, the Aztecs are probably going to be last, but... Oh, that sucks. I'm going to have to double back and everything, but I'll probably have a pretty good, you know, railroad structure by then. Or airports. I don't know. Wow. Alright, so here's a ranking by economy. You know, I'm at 27,944, and after that is Montezuma with 267. Kinda. It's funny. So we have electronics. Radars next. Bombers, fighters, paratroopers, and airports all become available. Yeah, automate. Let's do some production. Let's see. Stock exchange. Monument. Stock exchange. Interesting. Let's go with Stoneworks. Alright. If you can fire on the city, do so. I mean... Here. Trying to figure out where everybody's gonna go. Come on, guy. Oh, it's friggin' rivers, man. They kill your movement. Tanks have great movement, and then there's shit like that that happens. Alright, let's send you over. Yeah, you can go back to Ragusa. Oh my god. I have so many workers. I thought I had them all automated. They keep popping as more and more and more. After 2 weeks away, I'm just saying, let's just fight. Let's just action. Ah, yeah. Power thirst, you know. Let's just do that. Babylonians don't stand a chance. I'm not going to give them an inch. They won't even take one unit if I can help it. They don't even appear to be using flight tech. Looks like they're moving everybody down towards Akkad. To try and defend it, it's going to be very difficult for them. I'll probably take the city on this next round, because I got 1, 2, 3 artillery in place that can fire on the city. Actually, wait, 1... Yeah, whoa, shit, great engineer. Alright, yeah. I mean, let's see, 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 3 that can fire, and then I got these 2 that could attack. This guy can fire twice, so... Let me know I'm... Okay, so let's see, let's go to the hydro plant. Amphitheater. Museum. Hi, YouTube. I fucked your dad. That's Andrew for you. Hospital. Why not? Alright, so let's see. Okay, so fire. Open up and fire. Open up and fire. Ooh. Oh no, he's not the one that... Oh, this one is the one that fires from further away, but there's a friggin' hill in the way. You can move down there. That's okay. I got the city. It's mine. What was that other thing he said? Also your cats. If you have a cat, Andrew fucked your cat. Okay, you can... you're not close enough to hit anything, so you're going to move... Whoa, now? You're going to move there. You're going to move there. Let's see. What is that? Oh, there's an American scout there with no icon over it. That's very weird. Move you up a little. Move you up a little. You're going to attack there. Alright, we're getting there. Okay. And you... over there. So let's see. Courthouse, obviously. We will go science focus. This engineer's got nothing to do, really. Except make a manufactory somewhere. How about where this mine is? Well, actually, I'll put it in that forest there. Heal, heal. Where will you go? Hong Kong. Next turn. Babylon's going to be a slightly tougher nut to crack, but... Pearls for iron, huh? Sure, why not? I can't believe he's still friendly with. I've been such a warmonger. I mean, even like Montezuma, who is a warmonger himself and tends to overlook modest warmongering, usually at this point, everybody would have denounced you. But the crazy thing is, I mean, look at this. Like, almost all red. Just red, 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 red there. Okay, one thing. Apparently me and America fought against a common foe there. I'm at war with him, obviously. All red, all red. And look at Montezuma. The only thing red there is we have different ideologies, that I went with order and they went with autocracy. Weird. But everything else. Fought together against a common foe. I helped them at one point. I've shared intrigue with them. And there's an embassy. Usually that stuff doesn't count quite that much, but apparently... I don't know, Monty's acting weird. I'm not complaining about it, but it did kind of like change like everything about the way I was doing the game. Oh, actually, I should probably put at least a couple of cities on the international games. Alright, yeah, promotions, drill 2. Okay, cool. Alright, you're gonna take out that guy. Machine gun! Oh, yeah. You're gonna go up there. Alright, let's see about... Go there. You're close enough to fire. Hit him with the machine gun and then the tank. You can fire. Well, no, you can't yet, huh? You can set up. Boom! Yeah. Rifles. Like Civil War era rifles versus World War I era guns. Put you over there, actually. You can go straight there. You can move in there and set up. Yeah, actually, I put you over there because then I'm getting a little bit more, not a whole lot more, but a little bit more production out of that. Open borders for Monty. Monty's being weird. I don't know if he really thinks that I'm gonna, like, take over the whole world except for him. And then we're just like gonna continue to be friends, and I'm just gonna like pursue cultural victory or something. But that's not gonna happen. And I don't even know what kind of victory he's going for. He's obviously not going for military, which is like what Montezuma would do. I mean, you know what? I could check cultural victory. Nobody has gotten any influence. I have the most. The Shoshone have the second most. You know, the Aztecs have like 6 units of tourism. It's not a lot, you know. And if I was to look at, like, science victory, I mean, nobody's completed the Apollo program yet. It's just weird, you know? I don't know what he's doing. It's just very strange, Monty. Alright, hold on, I should do all this shit first. You just put a bunch of shit towards the international games. I don't even have to worry about production for a while. Okay, let's see, we'll go with Barrage 1 there, Barrage 1 there, okay. Alright, let's see. Fire. 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 Okay, raise. Swap it up just so you can hit the city again. Okay. Alright, let's see. I just got another tank here. Oh, it'll take a while to get anywhere. We'll just do that. Tell him to go there. I don't know how many turns it'll take. Good, manufacturing. Okay, got about halfway down. It'll recover some now, but with all that artillery in place, and they don't have much of an army left. Okay, so wow, finally, I was just commenting on how weird it was that up until now, Montezuma had not denounced me, and he finally did it. And I bet you anything, it has nothing to do with all the wars. Yeah, it's just, no matter how friendly you are with somebody, when you choose different ideologies, there will be a rift eventually. So, very well, I don't care. We'll get to you. It's just so weird that up until now, he'd been so very friendly. And still, it says nothing about my warmongering. I'm almost thinking at this point that the game has got to be somewhat glitched, that there is a glitch in this game, that Montezuma has not even recognized all the wars I fought. Everyone else has pretty much behaved as you'd expect. There's another city, Der Kurigalzu. Whatever. There's almost no strategic importance to that city. I might not even take it. But it's just weird. So I kind of actually am relieved that he's finally renounced me. But even then, like, here, okay, radar, yeah. I mean, everything says warmongering. You know, warmongering. It's always there. Warmongering, warmongering, warmongering. Here, Montezuma, it doesn't say anything about it. All it says is you've chosen to adopt the order ideology, and they believe in autocracy, and they've denounced us. It's very strange. So I'll definitely win the international games at this point. Alright, so, give you Siege 1 and get you the hell out of there so you can heal. Because I'm not even gonna, like I said, I'm not even gonna let him take even one unit. That'll do it. That'll take that city. You can tell because the clouds cleared out. Very nice. So that's it for their capital. So that's Shoshone land. That's all Shoshone. Alright, so there's actually no reason for me to be at war with them anymore. But since he said lost the will to fight, I can probably tell he's not going to want to negotiate peace. But I'm pretty much just going to... I don't know. I don't even want to bother taking another city. But I'll put you towards courthouse. Obviously science focus. Did I get any wonders from them? Great Mosque of Dien. It's not that really that cool. Come on now. Might as well take out this guy. Fuck you. And we'll send you to Colombo. Man, you see, I gotta think that when it comes to the way Montezuma's behaved, it's almost like the game was slightly glitched, and if we had gone with the same ideology, it almost seems like he would have been friends with me forever, which is just weird behavior for civilization. I can pretty much ignore the Babylonians. They don't pose any sort of threat to me now, and there's no strategic reason to take that city. Just want to go up through the Shoshone land. Now, it looks like there's quite a lot of Shoshone land, because it starts here and goes all the way up here. Now, the Shoshone cities are big. Shoshone cities, when you play as them and you make a new city, it starts out much, much larger than a regular city. They are land grabbers, so it might not be that there's that many cities, but it's still a lot of enemy territory to get through. I've just met Almaty, apparently. Okay. So let's see. You know what I want to do? I just want to make one more caravan, too. Okay. Yeah, all international games. Okay. So let's see. Now, what does he say? Okay. See, now there's a different message. The end is near. What do you wish to speak about? Now he's willing to give me peace. Let's see. He won't give me anything for it. I might, like, ask for horses or something, see if he'll say. No, he won't. That's okay. Alright, so now we are at peace. So I will move the fresh units north towards the Shoshone land and have the wounded units healing. That way we can almost instantly... There's no, problem with happiness, so there's no reason to wait on, starting another war. Really interesting. Where are we going to put you? Let's see. Up there. Okay, heal, heal, heal. Oh, didn't see you there. You can move up a little. Heal. And I'm only going to be doing this for like 2 turns. Yeah, see, that healed everybody except for this guy, and then one more turn he'll be healed. Because he's in the city, and you get 25 hit points per turn. So it looks like the Aztecs and the Shoshone have made peace, which I guess is good for them. It's just interesting where New Sarai is. I was just looking at that on the map. There's New Sarai, and then there's Truro. They can't possibly. They could be connected right there, but instead it's connected all around that way because of the Aztec land. Normally I would have taken the Aztec, but because I was friends with them, and there was no reason to do anything with the Celts. I don't know. It's just interesting. All right. The Shoshone they probably see me coming. And they're sending some units out to see, and I can see their tech level is actually higher than that of the Babylonians. I mean, obviously 84 is a huge amount of tech. I'm going to pretty much line everybody up, but I'm not going to attack right away because they're so powerful, and because I'm so close to rocketry, I want to get rocketry first, because then I can turn all of the artillery into... Oh, yeah, that guy's going to take a while to heal too, but I'm not worried about like one little unit. Into rocket artillery, and rocket artillery is absolutely insane. If you have rocket artillery and nobody else does, you've won the game, because what rocket artillery is the same thing as regular artillery. It's a little more powerful, obviously. But you can fire right away. You don't have to do that setup. So basically, if you need to move and then fire, you can do that. So, even if he says, hey, what are you doing on my borders? I'm going to tell him to go fuck himself. And not declare war. I mean, it'll piss off the Aztecs even more, but go fuck them. Not declare war until I have rocketry, which will be not at the end of this turn, but the end of the next one. Ooh, that was my neck. That's such a crick there. 35% done with that. Alright. There's some barbarians. I'm not like super concerned with that. Okay. And I also heard that pen writing sound, which means I'll be able to adopt a policy. And I could go here, but I could finish out the rationalism tree. I'm going to do that with scientific revolution. Now, it boosts science gains from research agreements by 50%, which is like, I'm not going to have any research agreements. But it also finishes out the tree, which will grant a free technology and allow me to purchase great scientists with faith, starting in the industrial era. So I'm going to do that. And I got a free tech, which I will pick computers. The helicopter gunship and the Great Firewall. Okay. And if you had, I think anti-tank guns turn into helicopter gunships, but I don't have anything in that line. Ooh, science is funding. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, the Shoshone proposed that. Huh? That's good. And the other thing... Oh, God, I lost my train of thought. What the hell was I going to do? Something to do with that. Oh! I will set this to scientist. I want to talk to you. Okay. We're just waiting for the next turn here. I thought I put you there already. I guess not. I was the one next to you. Alright, and we'll send you to Panama City. Why not? Boom! Manufacturing. And I'm about to have rocketry. All the artilleries will become rocket artillery, which is the highest they will go. There's nothing after that. It's going to be pretty epic. Shoshone have denounced the Aztecs. Well, they were just at war. I don't know why the Aztecs would be attacking the Shoshone when the Shoshone are way more powerful. Well, actually, let me see. How powerful is the Aztec capital? 65 is not weak. It's weaker than the Babylonians, and I just bitched them, you know. They got bodied. So we have rocketry. What happened here? Okay. World ideology autocracy was passed. That sucks. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Science is funded was passed, though. That's a good thing. You die. Got a great scientist here. And since he was bought with faith, I think I'm able to use him yet. Let's continue to do that. No, it's completely not useful anymore. And I don't want you to worry about this shit anymore, so I'm just going to set it to go to the end. So, radio is next, broadcast towers, Eiffel Tower, National Intelligence Agency, and Broadway. Alright, so let's concentrate on upgrading all the artillery. So, super, super important to do that if you can. So, as a matter of fact, the kind of new way of playing that I have now, which you haven't seen in this particular run, but you will in the next time I go for Domination Victory, pretty much revolves all around getting like early artillery and just like foregoing every other technology just to get, you know, like the best artillery that you can get. And basically, you know, the other technology that you would need, you get it through other means like spies. So it would be really good to play as England and do that, actually. Although, when I do my LP of the game, when I'm England, I'm probably going to do it on water, because they're a lot of fun on water, too. And this technique won't work on water, because you won't have good ships, you know. So artillery is obviously not meant for water battles. These playthroughs always seem to end with my capital, like everything's raised, because I just like don't care by the end. There's so many cities. So there are 3 more wars. I thought there were going to be 4. I thought there were going to be 3 more. It actually turns out there were 4 more, but I'm done with the Babylonians. So if the Shoshone, the Americans, and then the Aztecs, might be kind of a pain in the ass to get everybody all the way back to where the Aztecs are, but I made my choice. I'll stick with it. See, now I'm 95. Look at that. So we have radio, and we just got a great merchant. Look at that. So they've won. There might be just a unit in there, but that's insane. All right. Alright, so let's go ahead and let them know I'm coming. Coming for you, son. A lot of city-states declared war on me. So I'm going to keep an eye on them. Cape Town and Ragusa and Lhasa and Kabul each turn to see when I can make peace if I can. Alright, where's my tanks? See, I'm like, Yomba is like not even in my way, so I'm not like super concerned with that. Alright, there's the first. Okay, see, we have artillery. Hukandeka. Wow, ma. Hukandeka for my bunghole. Okay, you're gonna stay. Hold on. See, look at this. I can fire right away, take off half the city's health, without having to say. I was more than half. It projected half, but I got more than half. Can I take the city right there? No, I can't. Shit. Wait, maybe if I move that guy out, then I can do it? No. Can't. Well, maybe now that you have somebody next to you? No. Shit. Too bad none of the other artillery are close enough. Apparently Panama City has declared war on me? Why? Did I just do something to piss them off? That just happened just now. It was in the middle of the turn. Where is Panama City? I don't even understand that. I don't know nowhere near the war zone. How did that happen? Maybe that was I'm telling you, this playthrough is like a little glitchy. Never experienced anything like that before. In the middle of a turn like that. Yeah, that city has like almost no strategic value to me. So I'm not like super worried about that. Going right up the middle. It's weird. Alright, we have plastics, infantry. So in all my Great War infantry, I'll be able to upgrade them to infantry, research labs, and the Christo Redentor. Okay. And it was that a merchant. Is there any city-states nearby at all? They're all the way up there. Cape Town is at war with me. Yerevan. Put them there. Alright. Obviously, it didn't hurt the economy, but not that much, you know? I mean, look, still over 800. Alright, now see, they're going to spank me, but I'm not super concerned about it. They're attacking one of the more vulnerable units, the machine gun guy, but it's also like the one that's least likely to pose a threat to them. Makes me wonder why they're bothering. I might lose this unit, but it is just kicking ass. Wow. I didn't lose that unit even after all those attacks. It leveled up, too. It might have been my vet. I know at least one of my machine gun guys was a vet. Actually, I think both might be. I have to look at that when I gain control. That guy got spanked too, but not that bad. Didn't level up, though. When you get spanked that bad and you survive, you pretty much deserve the fucking level up at that point. Alright, so Jerusalem also just went against me. That's fine. They're just gaining allies, you know. Okay. Alright, see, now we just got, whatever the hell that was, and uranium has been all over the place. I might even have some, yeah, 4, from, like, where my cities are. This guy was not even a vet. Wow. Alright, well, let's, do that, and that'll get rid of that. Well, not get rid of the city, but it'll take the city. Now, I have to be careful, because with that artillery up here, I was just pointing with my finger like an idiot, and a unit there, they could possibly do some damage and take it back, so I have to be really careful about that. So, definitely want to try and prevent that from happening. You go there, you'll be a lot safer there. And I have just greatly... Well, okay, now I've pretty much destroyed their chances of retaking their city. I mean, they could still fire with the artillery and then this unit can come over, but these 2 units will blocking that from happening, and I'm going to attack anyway, so... First I'm going to let my artillery guys... Yeah, I mean... Shit, dude, look at this shit. I'm just raping here. Is there anything left for you to do? Yeah, you can attack him. Yeah, like I said, if you can get rocket artillery and your opponent does not have rocket artillery, you've pretty much won the game. Okay, so obviously courthouse. We'll put it on science focus. Happiness has actually gone a little low, but that's okay. I'll actually put you up there. Boom, we have refrigeration. So we went over that before. So next penicillin, which will be at the end of this turn. Marines, medical lab, and an additional trade route. Which I'm not really using trade routes right now anyway. Because so many city-states are against me. Oh. That guy showed up. Put him over here. Didn't take as long as I thought it would. Okay, so the Aztecs have declared war on the only ones that they could really declare war. Well, I guess they could declare war in England, although England's nowhere near them. They've declared war on the Celts. See, they did have another unit handy, but the city's defenses were too strong. Notice the city. When you notice the cities start becoming like more powerful after you take them over, you know you're ahead of the game. So that was like really awesome. I mean, I really thought that guy was a goner. That machine gun. But, wow. Ownage. Just complete ownage. Alright, we have penicillin. Ecology's next. That'll be solar plants, the Sydney Opera House, and the Recycling Center. A couple of places where we can fire on enemies. Barbarians with rifles, barbarians with Gatling guns. Okay, yeah. And let's turn all the Great War infantry guys into regular infantry. Which sounds like a downgrade, but it's not. There's not that many of them. That's mostly tanks at this point in the game. Speaking of which... Oh, me too. So he was able to move and fire with no setup. It's awesome. Alright, let's move you forward a little to see what's next to your city-wise. Dock Water's over there. Probably another city over here. Automate. Alright, let's see. I think I got more than enough on the international games. Since my happiness has dipped down to the negative, I want to start looking at making coliseums and zoos and things like that to, you know, recoup some of that. Hukandeka. And there's Duckwater. Yamba I'm not worried about. It's like I said, there's no strategic reason to take that city. Alright, looks like there's some artillery over there that's attacking me. And some artillery over there attacking me. Interesting. The thing about tanks is they can heal pretty quickly in really well improved lands like this by like raise, move, you know what I mean? So it's really not that bad. And it looks like pretty easy area to run around in. There's just patches of forest, but not many hills. Alright, let's do this. You die. You die. Well, you don't die, but you get hit. Okay, Barrage 3. Drill 3. And do volley over there. Alright. Okay, let's see. Raise. Move a little closer. Okay, perfect. Alright. city right there. Okay. Alright, let's see. Coliseum. Move you there. Raise. Okay. You heal. You move up. You don't really need to heal. You're almost full health. Timbisha. Okay. I'm gonna take both of these cities. Probably don't need both of them, but it's gonna make it easier on me. And it would be easy to take them both. So all these, what are these, Comanche riders? Yeah, they're all attacking the tank. I probably will lose that tank. I'll just buy another one. It's just completely surrounded and the health is already pretty low. I don't know, it's doing pretty well. Looks like it did survive. Sometimes it shows you what the health is going to be at after all the attacks are done, and it looks like you're going to die, but it's actually showing you what your health will be at. Yeah, I'm obviously getting bombarded by artillery that I can't even see. Barely any damage. Okay, which denunciation just expired? America? Yeah, they'll probably re-denounce me right away. Manila just declared war on me. Actually, let me check the city-state war. Okay, looks like Panama City I can make peace with. I'm just going to wait for gain return. Gain control. Hey, alright, so obviously I've won. Oh, got the Pentagon. So that's gold cost of upgrading military units reduced by 1/3. That's great. Alright, so I get, let's see, tourism increases by 100% for 20 turns, don't care. I get a free social policy, though. That's the awesome part. Also get +3 happiness and a one-time increase of 30 influence with city-states. And Parade of Nations give me +3 happiness, so it's just really cool. Happiness is skyrocketed. I get a free social policy, which I will go ahead and take. Academy of Sciences, which is +1 local happiness from every observatory, public school, and research lab. My happiness is at 22. It is now at 49. Let's see. That'll almost take that guy out. Oh, look at all this shit. Look at all this shit to scroll through. Well, let me see if I... Okay, let's see. So at least one I can make peace with. Panama City, right? Look at all this shit. No? Where's Panama City? That's what I saw. No, I can't. Why was I thinking that? Yeah. Well, maybe things had changed. Alright. So let's see. We'll go with Research Lab. Research Lab. Research Lab. Research Lab. Pretty much just going to go with Research Labs at this point. You can't make a Research Lab. It probably means you need a public school. Some of these have like almost no production. That's okay. I'm not like super concerned about it. The workers will take care of that eventually. At this point in the game, I'm almost like an whatever. Unstoppable juggernaut, you know? Yeah, public school. Public school. Research lab. University. I'm actually going to heal him. Heal him too. Takes off a good chunk of health there. Alright, that's it for that city. Duckwater's mine. Very cool. Okay. And these guys just start moving over in this direction. Since they need a little extra for this city, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 artilleries and the city to fire on, and still 2 Comanche riders, so I could potentially, like, if they all concentrated on, like, maybe, like, this guy here, the tanks, it could potentially take, like, a lot of damage at once. I watch those ironclads, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, I mean, does it matter at this point? I mean, do I go ahead and, like, steal some land from the Aztecs, or what? Like, who cares at this point? I'm just gonna get rid of them. Okay, let's see what happens. That's a lot of artillery all at once there. I mean, hopefully they don't all gang up on one unit and take them out all at once, you know? Looks like with one hit there, 2, yeah. Right, 3. There comes 4. A lot of experience I'm getting from this. Oh, that's it for him. So I did lose a unit. That sucks! But, I mean, God. It's just a tank. I can buy in it. I have 39,000 gold. And even this crippled economy with only 3 of my 10 available trades being used, and so many city-states at war with me, I can just buy another tank. You know, I'm still making 761 gold per turn, so I'm just like kicking ass, taking names, mostly kicking ass. I'm not really caring about the names right now. The names are unimportant. Alright, target shooting. You'll finally die. You'll finally die. Promotions! Volley. Ooh, logistics on a rocket artillery is like one of the most beautiful things. It really is. Oh yeah. About that tank? There's another tank. Okay. Not that I really need it, but I like to replace what I lose. Alright, Timbisha's mine. It's like I just discovered another Satira de Potosi. I guess that's another national wonder. Not a national natural wonder. Not a national wonder. Completely different things. Alright, now we definitely got to take out these units around there so they don't recapture the city. Alright, so... hold on. Shit. Okay. Kicking all sorts of ass here. Alright, definitely you heal. I mean, so they could fire on the city, but then there's no way to... I mean... the only way to approach it is from where the artillery is right now, so they would not be able to take the city even if they had a unit strong enough to do it. So yeah, go ahead, fire on the city, weaken it all you want, you can't invade. I have the city surrounded. I have a lot of, you know what, I think I'm going to keep that 1 rocket artillery there just to chip away at those. Yeah, there's a bunch of units coming in. And I think that's the guy with logistics, so I could fight away the Navy and the other Army units coming in through there and defend that city. Well, it has a rating of 91. It's down about a quarter of health, and that's, a little troublesome. Colombo kicking some ass. Against the Shoshone, no less. Oh, looks like I lost a worker to some barbarians. I'm not, like, super concerned. I got so many workers. Alright, let's just see if there's any city-states I can make peace with. Whole lot of no's there, huh? Okay, whatever. Really? You're shopping around a settler? Whatever, man. That's a little weird. Alright, let's see. We'll go with drill 2 there. Go with drill 1 there. Okay. We're getting there. Yeah, this is the guy with logistics, too. Oh, 6 turns, that sucks. Seeing how long before the city itself can fire. Alright, let's see... I kind of do have to, like, chill out a little with the tanks. I can move you up. Oh, that's good, that's good. Gotta wait for more of my tanks to heal, though. To really get the mobility I need. Ah! There's that city. Washakie. My bunghole. Washakie for my bunghole. Bungholio. Bunghole. Okay. Research lab. Public school. Do that then. You move up there. That guy's still healing. What do we got? Oh, trade mission. Boom! With the Shoshone having that many allies in the city-states, I mean, look at all these. And by the way, you get no peace. I gotta and he was willing to give me like a bunch of cities too, so he's scared. I gotta think he's probably looking for that diplomatic victory. But despite all the bombarding with Duckwater's going under, I'm actually like pretty much remaining constant with the hit points. Maybe even gained a little bit there. Move that guy out of there, he's healed enough. Alright, people with the pointy sticks, this is military, I'm definitely in first place. Montezuma's second, but we'll get to him eventually. Hold on, you first, let's see. You, and you. You can't find... Oh, freaking... Annoying ass... it's the fucking, forest, you know? You got no health left. Bet I can't invade on this turn. Let's see. Research lab, research lab, research lab. Alright, let's see what happens now. Aztecs, blah blah blah. Shoshone, here, okay, here it comes. The big counterattack. Yeah, that tank's in invading position. They really want to take it out. Of course, so is the infantry. Okay. The big counterattack was not much of anything. Probably ended after I take Masankani. We'll leave the Americans and the Aztecs for next week. Just got another great scientist. Telecommunications is next. I haven't been paying much attention to tech. Nuclear submarine, bomb shelter, CN Tower, and National Visitor Center. Hey now. Missiles from there. Missiles from there. We really shouldn't have stood in that spot. Okay. You get fucked. And move up there. Okay, what is it? Oh, right. So there's telecommunications. Which brings us into the information era. Internet is next. That doubles tourism output. Also gained another spy. Let's put you in Almaty. Actually, let's check. Yeah, there's like nothing I can do about any of these. It's crazy. Wow. They're retaining their allies very well. Alright, well I don't even need to fire on the city again. I'm just going to take the city right there. Thank you. Research lab, courthouse. Put you in science focus, not that it matters at this point. Very cool. Hold on. You move over there. You attack. Okay, we're getting there. Now we're talking. It may be a ranking of 98, but the city is pretty much undefended by any army units. Yeah. Get out of here. You heal. It's pretty rough terrain, too. Okay, you'll go right there. That'll be a perfect spot for you. What are these mountains around, though? That's a great starting position for, defending yourself, though. All you could do is 17 damage. Boy, do you suck. Okay. Another civilian capture barbarian. I gotta see where that is. See if there's like a problem there. It looks like it's actually right over here, huh? Whoa! Yeah, a whole lot of guys coming through there. Let me actually get myself just like by a tank over here and take care of that little problem. Because there's a lot of units. They're all probably coming there for the same reason. To clear all that up. Okay, drill 1 and 2. Let's see. We're gonna go with broadcast tower. Broadcast tower, and we're gonna go with let's see. How about universal healthcare? That's +1 Loki happiness for every natural wonder. Right, so let's see if this is still the case here. Alright, can't make peace with any of those guys. Come on now. Ha! Captured a worker that I didn't even know was there. I know there's another city over here. Probably like right there too. Drives me crazy that I can't see it. Finally! Go shoot there. I'm gonna need that city and anything else that's in the way between me and America too. Boom. Horses versus tanks. Choose host. Gee, I wonder if it's going to be me, except that the Shoshone have 32 delegates. Yeah, see, they're building up for diplomatic victory, which is why I'm glad I'm taking them out now. I'm going to have to remove them completely, that means. Oh, that's going to suck, because there's a city back there that I left. Alright, I know. Oh, no, I can't buy anything there. Here I can. Babylon. Alright, get me a rocket artillery there. And a tank. I can't leave any of their cities. Because they have so many allies, they can get a diplomatic victory while I'm, fighting other civilizations. So I actually have to remove them from the game. Seemed like more zoomed out than I usually like. There we go. I hit that accidentally. I mean, you can zoom out all the way there, or you can zoom in all the way there, but I prefer to stay 2 clicks out. Okay. Just thinking, no, why take that city? There's no strategic influence. Why take what, but now I realize, I was saying, oh, there's no strategic reason to take those cities. There kind of is. Alright, okay. Public school, whatever. Oh, did that really not do it? Shit. No other unit close enough to take that city, is there? Is this guy. It's wounded, but go ahead and do it! Let's go! There we go. Reducing the number of Shoshone cities that even exist. First of all, take care of your fucking ass. And then, oh, somebody else took care of that mess. That's kind of sucks. I don't know where that... It might be over there. I'll check, but whatever. We're gonna have to take a look over here. Kamodeka. What goddamn cities do you have? Agaitica. Jeez Louise. I'm spreading myself a little more thin than I normally would, too. Alright. Let's hope for some good news coming at me. Oh, fuck you. Those weak-ass rockets hitting my tanks. Enemy is near. Okay, that's a barbarian worker. That's probably one of my workers. That was. Alright, I'll have to see where that is. Yeah. Yerevan longs for culture. Well, I don't know if anybody else is getting 457 per turn. Alright, we have the internet. Oh, that's that guy right there. Alright. Well, that's what I think of that. I can heal you, actually. Alright. Fire! Fire! Come over here and raise. Come there and you come over there. Alright. We're getting there, we're getting there. Alright, let's see. Broadcast tower. It's such a mess right now. Opera House. Broadcast tower. Broadcast tower here. Okay. It's gonna go over in this direction, right? Is nowhere else? Maybe over here? No? Okay. Well, go ahead and automate yourself. I know what you're going to do. Put you over here, actually. Alrighty then. Globalization is the next tech. What that does is it'll give me an additional delegate in the World Congress for every spy as a diplomat in other civilizations' capital, which is really good if you're going for diplomatic victory, which I'm not, obviously. Does this look like diplomacy to you? Holy shit. But, yeah, you know. I'm getting near to the end of text there. It went right from the internet to globalization. Must not be many texts left to get. Let's look at the scores, too. 2665, yeah. Okay, can I possibly chip away at any of this? Alright, we can make peace with Brussels, that's one of them. One's better than none, right? Okay, research lab. Let's go, what do we do here? Research lab. Alright. Boom. Boom. Alright, we gotta do this. Just let's go. Didn't even need the tank. Yes, the Shoshone have fucking lost their fucking capital. They're fucking cunts. We really gotta wipe them off the map. It's not like England and Babylon where we can just kind of let them go. Oh, there's globalization. Next up, nuclear fission, atomic bombs, bazookas, which will upgrade our machine guns to bazookas, and nuclear plants are all available. What is there? Lumber mill? Yeah, I'll raise it. Okay. Okay, alright, yeah, go house, whatever. I'm not even going to change the focus. It's like pointless at this point. let's see. There's that one. It's got a bit of a navy, but I'm not like super worried about it. Alright, it looks like it's just 2 cities left. I could be wrong, but we'll see. Oh, still can't see. Actually, it looks like there's probably a 3rd up there. Alright, come on. You'll come that way. Alright, rock and roll, baby. Yeah, there's... Alright, so there's... Down here, there's Yomba. Up here, there's Kamudeka. And there might be another one up here. God knows how much is out, like... Well, it looks like there's not much left of the map, but I don't know. Okay, England wants to denounce me. They can full well do that. I don't know. I'm thinking 3 cities left. 2 of them are ready to fall. Like, well, Yumba might take more than 1 turn, but... Is it a fucking anti-aircraft gun? Are you kidding me with that? Ridiculous. Alright. Wait, hold on. Do that now, can I? Almost. Well, gotta try it. Now, sometimes you get lucky. Find a fucking tank over here. Alright. Alright, let's see. Stadium? Research lab. Broadcast tower. Alright. Oh, let's go. Nice. Oh, yeah, there's more cities. Could capture some fucking workers, why not, right? Oh. There's one, Timoak. Alright, this war's got a ways to go yet. But I am going to stop here. I did say I'd stop after capturing the capital. I didn't realize there's going to be so much more work to do, but it's going to have to wait till next week. Actually, let me see. Is there any others I can make peace with? Looks like no, huh? I mean, they probably have, like, the full skill tree for fucking, what is it, patronage filled out, which is with keeping them so long. Either that or deep pockets. But I'm going to stop here. I'll see you guys next week with more Civilization Saturday. See you then.